How's everybody doing? Today we're going to do a little test here with some carbon black, and I'm also going to give an update on the big transformer. And first off, with the transformer situation, we bought a used old transformer. It turned out to be bad, and this is part of the course has happened. We can't afford it all to buy a new one for this purpose. We'll be finding another one sooner or later. At any rate, I have a horde of neon sign transformers, and so we'll keep testing right along. Here we have some carbon black, which is just ordinary soot, really is what it is, activated charcoal, which I'll show you what happens when we run 15,000 volts through it. Get it down here where you can see. Let me focus it a little bit. And we'll just slowly add current to this. This doesn't actually build anything, but as you notice, there's a very large gap there. And this lifts the material quite high, really actually about 2 to 3 inches, but we'll do it at about an inch gap here just to give you some idea how sensitive it is. We're only at around 40% of this, so it's probably around 30 volts at this point. We'll continue to add more. Very sensitive. We're still well below 50 volts here. And we're crossing over about 50 volts right there. As you can see, these things, they do tend to dance around. Let me check this camera here. Zoom in a little better. Trying to focus inside that. There we go. You notice these columns still try to remain in one place, and they dance around and move from place to place occasionally, but overall, for the most part, you can also see rotation in these tornadic activity, if you will, throughout. And if you just let it settle, it will tend to settle off into these paths of least resistance that it has found between the plate and the, between each plate, the bed of carbon. Okay, we're going to be testing this one with DC current. We have positive on top, negative on bottom. About 50%, so 7,500 volts. You can tell we have almost the identical reaction with DC as we do AC here. Same gap, same thickness in bed, 1.5 inch thick. Level bed of carbon black soot. Now, one thing I do know, we'll shut this off abruptly. You'll notice that it continues to affect the medium for quite some time. The energy still moves around for a few more minutes, a few more seconds, excuse me. Turn it back on and turn it back off. there's the update. Peace and love. Big hands up.